This video is for my students, Lincoln High School, for high school 9th and 10th graders I'm teaching. And this is a video to help them. If it helps you by any way, this is, they're not professionals yet. They have to go through school for 4 years to get a cosmetology license. So this is geared towards very basic, okay? So I want the hair to be on base, guys. So make sure you hold it at a 45-degree above the part. So you over-directing, not under-directing, over-directing. Keep the hair on the roller on both sides. Use 2 clips because it holds it better and give you that tight look, all right? Measure your length and diameters of your rods so that you get proper base placement and you don't get the spillover on your rods, okay? You will be graded on a rubric scale, all right, from 100%, and I will be grading you according to the scale, okay? Okay, keep it at 45. A good method I've learned is if it taps the roller in front, just tap it, it'll fall at 45 on the base. Basically, when it's on base, you can see your parts. You can see your parts. I'm wearing a mask because I'm in the building. We is going through a pandemic still. And in case another teacher come in my classroom, I have to have on a mask. So sometimes it's hard to breathe, you know, so I just pull it down on my nose in case when somebody come in, I respect them and I pull it up, okay? I'm using foam wrap and gel because the mannequin hair is difficult. Sometimes flyaways, it won't lay on a magnetic roller, so I use product. There's nothing wrong with using product as a student. A lot of teachers like you to just use water and struggle. I like to make things easy. All right, so I don't want you to get discouraged. So, and this is a wet set. And a wet set means it can be wet with product, water, anything you like. I'm using a metal tail comb because it parts well. Make sure you comb well. Distribution of the hair plays a part in keeping that hair and having a tight grip, okay? She do need a haircut, but this is just, you know, I'm not gonna cut her because you guys do that in 11th and 12th grade. So I'm holding it very tight. You build up the dexterity when you keep doing something. I want you to keep practicing and practicing and practicing, okay? And remember that it takes 2.5 turns on a roller rod to make a curl, 2.5. If it's 1.5, you're gonna get body. If it's less than that, you know, it depends on what your client is looking for. So remember, elevation. This is a 90. If you hold it out like this, straight out from where it grows, it's gonna fall half on, half off base. If you hold it that under-directed, it's gonna fall under the base. If you hold it above the part, over-directed at a 45, it'll fall on the base. Okay, so elevation is important, and placement of rollers just as much as it's important as in hair cutting. I wanted this to be on base. I wanted maximum amount of volume. Okay. This foam wrap happens to be very light. It's by Nairobi, but you can use any foam you like. or you can use a setting lotion diluted with water. Anything you like. You know, I do a lot of natural hair on the weekends, so I do a lot of silk press. I do a lot of silk press. Okay, so roll on base. When it's on base, you'll be able to see your parts. Okay, it sits between two parts. Okay. This is called a Convex roller set, meaning the hair is going on top of the roller, creating volume. And I chose on base because I wanted maximum volume. And if I didn't want that, I would do something totally different. 45° to fall on base. I could do 90 if I don't want a lot of volume. Like I'll do that from here going down, occipital bone. Because I don't want the back of her hair to hike up and be, too much volume. So this could fit 2 rollers. So I'm gonna hold this out at 90 so you can see. This is 90, straight out from where it grows. This will be half on, half off. I like this one. Half off, half on. Okay, 90°. You can see the difference in the base placement from the side. 90°. And I'll hold this out at 90° too. Just because I don't want it to have too much volume in the nape area. It'll fall half on, half off base. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna do the back section. It's your choice. You can do your back or your front first. I find it easier to do the back section. I always part it like by the 3rd roller. Right here by the 3rd roller. Because I'm using big rollers, it doesn't take a lot of rollers. I'm trying to get through this set. I say you should take no more than 30 minutes to master it, I say like 30. If you could do it under 30, then that's good. And this is a salon method here. I'm only gonna put 1 clip on this side. As you can notice, I stopped measuring because I pretty much know what hair fits. I've been doing hair a very long time, at least 30 years. So 30 and more. So I should know how to put a roller in by now. Okay. Time is money. If you want to be good at something, you have to practice to be good at it in anything you do. If you guys use 1 clip, it's okay for now. I know you're home working and it's hard with not having the right supplies, okay? So now, I'm gonna click this here. Now the last one, I may have to connect it to this next roller because I don't have a base, all right? So I'll clamp it to this roller just because I want it to hold. Then I will put a hair net to hold it in place. And now I'm gonna do the front. I could fit about 3 rollers here. Just iron it. Okay. Basic roller set. Your parts can be straight, horizontal, zigzag, whatever you want. If you don't want lines around the head, you could do a zigzag. Okay? It's up to you. I want it on base still. One more. Okay, and then I will come over. And remember, she's gonna have that dip because I held this at 90. And I will repeat that on this side. Now, I did those 2 sections as I'm only 11 minutes, just about 12 minutes in. Okay. Part it like that. Okay, more rollers, and I'm gonna finish up this section. Remembering if you get knots, guys, just remember to comb from the ends towards the scalp so that you don't pull your client's hair out. Okay, on base. On base. On base. And this is more realistic to a basic roller set in a salon. 2 more. And like I said, you can use 2 clips if that worked for you. Remember, I want this at 90. And then 90, because I don't want too much volume in the nape area. I'll clip that together so it don't fall. And now this last I could see my part from the last roller here, so makes it easy. Again, like I said, this set is for my students at Lincoln High School. If it benefits you, take from it. If it don't, leave it. Everybody do things their way. It's okay. There's many ways to do things. This is intended for students that are in high school. Okay. To give them a basic entry level start to rollers. Need my clip. Sorry. Okay. Okay, 16 minutes. And remember, this dip is for less volume. Her hair is kind of thin, she has color, and this is a basic on base convex roller set. Okay, beat my time, students. Love you guys.